I'm Alexandria, and welcome to Global Energy Show's 5x5 series. I'm so pleased to be here today with Adam Leece, Manager of Decarbonization at Integrated Sustainability. Welcome, Adam.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it. Appreciate the opportunity.
So, Adam, we know that integrated sustainability is building an international brand on building sustainable infrastructure. Can you tell us a little bit more about your solutions in water management?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we in integrated sustainability, sort of take pride in this start to finish approach in sustainable infrastructure, be it for water, wastewater, energy, and waste related systems. And I think where we really strive, we want to start early, and well before sort of the technical engineer begins, we want to take a sort of scientific approach, a natural science approach, a systems level approach to the sort of the pre or the conceptual design stage. And I think that's important when you think about it, certainly forward looking in the water and energy space. With our hydrogeologists, our climate scientists, our biologists, our energy system engineers kind of modeling out those future risks for this infrastructure. I think that's what's different now is really forward looking into the long-term infrastructure piece as opposed to sort of today's problems.
Do you operate differently in different markets?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're primarily based in the Americas, headquartered in Calgary, but presence on the West Coast in Vancouver. We've got presence in the United States, in California, as well as we have operations in the Caribbean. And it's a different operating model in there. They bring our Caribbean folks bring a operations and maintenance perspective to our operations. So understanding how when you think on the back end of a project, once it's commissioned, for example, having an operator's view of this project is also really important for us.
So talk to me a little bit about partnerships and how this fits into your strategy. How do you build or integrate new partners into the business? And then what is your broader strategy overall?
We touched on a partnership, basically a merger with a real natural sciences based firm, and then obviously our merger with a company in the Caribbean, which takes into account again that operatorship of infrastructure. Partnership with our clients as well. Having an understanding of their long-term strategy and sustainability related goals, and as well understanding, I guess, procurement as well. Procurement within sort of a regional discussion. Obviously, more recently, the talk of sort of a natural and strategic procurement policy within our nations is becoming very important. So I think understanding the opportunities a little bit closer to home is important from a partnership perspective.
Can you tell us a little bit more about how does the business view some of these trends in emerging energy resources, or maybe even like the natural sciences in industrial applications trend? Can you speak to that kind of futurist to us?
A systems level thinking, I guess. So, the trend is to understand where can science contribute to engineering, where can the engineering where does a project go when you think about it from a system level perspective? So again, going back to front to end, understand that. I think that's the best kind of that's the best approach that we've been finding. So instead of thinking the individual cog, think about this from a larger machine perspective, or basically a larger systems perspective.
Tell us about integrated sustainability and perhaps your role in the Global Energy Show. I think you're part of the Energy Influencers programming, right?
In terms of, I guess, coming back to integrated sustainability, again, we're heavily involved with basically, again, energy developments in Western Canada, including mining developments in Western Canada and into the United States. So the Global Energy Show brings a lot of these different sort of industries together as well. And so us as that science consulting and advisory engineering firm, we see the ability to take, knowledge from one industry and apply it to other and vice versa. So that, that's kind of where we see that. In terms of, myself as part of the Energy Influencer Conference, I'm doing a little talk on actually the value from waste concept, looking at the opportunities for co-locating opportunities with existing infrastructure, which is always again, a really nice opportunity when you have existing infrastructure that you could leverage for something else.
Very cool. Well, Adam, I'm looking forward to seeing you and your company at the Global Energy Show June 10th to 12th right here in Calgary. And thank you so much for joining me today.
Absolutely. No, I appreciate the time and look forward to connecting with everybody. It's going to be a great opportunity for a lot of good resources and professionals coming together. I think it's going to be great.